Hello, hello, hello. Another wonderful Saturday afternoon. Good day to play some more New Vegas. Good day to not be dropping frames like crazy. Been running some tests. Everything seems to be working fine. Still not quite sure what went wrong on Thursday, but hey, whatever. It's working now. So, what did we even do last time? Took care of the White Glove Society. Took care of the cons. Made friends with the boomers. All good stuff. Oh yeah, and, Brotherhood of Steel doesn't want to let me, into their club for jerks. They're pretending they're not home, but, you know, I saw someone hide behind the window as soon as I approached the door. I did. Anyway, let's get to the game. Alright, you know what would be a good idea? Is if I turn the game audio on. Yeah. Yeah, that would be... Yeah. Alright, so we got good old Boone. Let's see. So, what do we want to do now? I think this is more or less go back to Yes Man. Except for making contact with the Brotherhood of Steel. I have not been able to do that. There we go. I think I accidentally hit a button I shouldn't have. Oh, wait. Yes Man's just out here. Fuck.
Don't you just love that platinum chip? Buzzes with power and possibilities, doesn't it? If I were you, I'd almost want to deliver the chip to Mr. House, just to learn all its tricks. That is, unless you want to bring the NCR or Caesar's Legion to power. I wouldn't want to tell you what to do.
Let's talk about the tribes I should get to know.
Please, go on.
The boomers have vowed to support me.
Really? Talk about diplomatic skills. I mean, just not getting blown up was a success. Now I'll only blow up the right sorts of people. That's what matters. That's 1 down, 4 to go.
Great cons have been wiped out.
Yay! That's great news. You finished what Mr. House and the NCR started. That's gotta feel good. That's 2 down, 3 to go.
The Omertas were plotting to destroy the strip, so I killed the conspirators.
Wow! That is amazing. You are just a hero. I am serious. That's 3 down, 2 to go.
White Glove Society had a cannibalism problem, but I solved it.
A cannibalism problem? Really? I'm so glad you weren't eaten. That's 4 down, just 1 to go. You bet.
Just the Brotherhood of Steel left.
Don't stay away too long.
Excuse me. So yeah, I gotta figure out how to get into their stupid club for jerks. Vault 21 gift shop. Hi, boo. So, this is a vault, huh?
Hi, I'm Sarah Weintraub. Welcome to the finest vault hotel in the whole world.
A vault hotel? Was it like this before the war?
No, silly, of course it wasn't always a hotel. I grew up in it. I love it. My favorite place in the world. Not that I know much of the world. I never left this place, come to think of it. But it is the most special vault ever.
What's special about this vault?
My vault is pure New Vegas. Everyone has a chance, and Lady Luck smiles if you play your odds right. Okay, it was like that before we had to leave. Vault 21 had very smart ways to help people get along. All arguments and fights got solved through gambling. I'll give you a quick tour of my home. Oh yeah, if you like.
Sure.
Rightio, Daddy-o. Let's do it.
Please don't say that again.
All right, please follow me. We'll head into the vault right away.
In on you.
This bunker protects the entrance to the vault. Solid stone outside and thick steel on the inside.
Uh-huh. Boom, come on. Lady, can you...
Above us, there's a control center for this level of the vault's life support systems, electric grid, radioactive shields, and all that jazz. Don't get lost. My vault has many corridors and rooms, although it is no longer symmetrical after Mr. House threw us out.
Uh-huh.
This is the main game hall. Here we settled the big disputes among the vault's levels. Chosen representatives gambled against each other here. The winner earned the right to settle the dispute as wished by the collective.
Uh-huh. That sounds like a terrible way to handle things.
Diner. A bitch to clean later, but well worth it.
Huh.
This hall leads to our guest rooms. You can use the first room on our left, but no snooping next door. That's my room. Always was.
Uh-huh.
Down there is the game room. Each side of the vault had one, but the other is filled with concrete now. Okay, that wraps it up. I'll see you soon.
All right.
Good to see you again.
I'd like to ask some questions about Vault 21.
All right, what would you like to know?
What does Mr. House have to do with Vault 21?
Mr. House has everything to do with Vault 21. He tried to get us out before he filled it with concrete. I almost went ape. So we convinced him. Okay, Sheldon and I, right? We convinced him to leave the top level mostly intact.
Why did he fill the vault with concrete?
I don't know. Maybe he didn't want anybody sneaking around down there. My vault runs deep and wide. It's filled with corridors and rooms that go far. What gives him the right to screw us with the royal shaft anyway? So he saved New Vegas. Woohoo! Now scram and let us go on with our lives. Sheesh.
Uh-huh. Okay, bye.
Okay, see you soon.
It's like the most boring vault ever. Noises. Going in circles here. People here. Hello? Hello, sleepy people. Right. Alright, let's skedaddle. I know this is the antithesis of skedaddling, but, huh. Right on. Oh. Now let's skedaddle. Your vault is lame and you should feel bad. Alright. Still or disabled, Mr. Wonder how one even does.
Under the hood. Ay, ay, ay. A ghoul goes to a doctor and...
Oh. Hey, Victor. Bye, Victor.
Mr. House is just pleased as punch you got those old Securitrons back online, sugar.
Uh-huh. Just snuggle up.
You do? Why, that's just wonderful. I'll take it and put it with the rest of the collection.
Goodbye.
The recent disturbance at Gamora has been resolved. Do not be afraid to patronize Gamora.
Nope.
Entering combat.
Oh. Well, that's a problem. Several problems.
Target.
Mr. House is just... You do...
It stands to reason that these guys might get upset about that.
Use of force has been authorized.
He blew my arm off. All right.
Do not be alarmed. We have been upgraded to serve you
So it
better.
stands to reason I
Have a
may
nice
have
day.
wanted to kill Mr. House before upgrading the Securitrons. It's most certainly a thing. I think this is all not doing that. I think the rest of that is DLC quests. Because I'm gonna kill Mr. House.
Entering combat. Targeting.
Not still after me, huh? Hey, buddy.
this. Centuries of preparation. So much good undone.
Alright. Yes Man needs you out of the way.
Your vanity project, doomed to fail.
Bye, Mr. House.
May there be a hell for you. A Tartarus, bleak, unending.
Yeah, sure. You're resilient. Give you that.
I have nothing to say.
Here we go.
To you.
Yeah. Oh, bye, Mr. House. Now I'm Mr. House.
Entering combat.
He was just making a joke.
Hello again.
Alright. So I should go tell Yes Man. I did the thing. Oh, yes, man.
Oh, hi again. Can I help you with something else?
All right. Ready for you to join me at the Lucky 38?
Mr. House is out of the picture and you have the platinum chip? Wonderful. Let's go.
What is it?
Oh. Go.
Hi! This is big, huh? A very big moment. Here goes. I'll just take that platinum chip off your hands. Thanks. Wish me luck.
Good luck, Yes Man. Not allowed to move.
Wow. Mr. House had quite a setup here. I can access his databanks and view telemetry on every Securitron on the network. Every Securitron on the network has been upgraded. Pretty neat, huh? The Securitrons at the fort are on standby. I see a status log here confirming that the Mark II OS upgrade installed correctly. They'll be all set to go once we boost my transmitting power and bring them online with the network. But we'll worry about that later.
All right, goodbye.
Don't stay away too long.
And I leveled up. All right. We're gonna split this level up. Doing repair and science. Alright, well. Get rid of this dead robot. NCR has a robust network of informants. If you continue to work with Yes Man, the NCR will no longer accept your help. Fine. They're a bunch of jerks anyway.
Goodbye.
Alright.
I've got your back.
Come along, Boone. Also, something else I wanted to check. I just have to remember where it is. I think it's back down in Rib. Yeah, this. The advanced model robot with a reinforced frame is well weathered and appears to have seen a good bit of action. There's very little in the way of serious damage. Fix it. Servos and gyroscopes need to be recalibrated and replaced, but it looks as though the robot can be repaired. Repair 65 or higher. Do it. Whoa, what are you doing all the way up there? Companion protocol begin. Eddie has given you the enhanced sensors perk. Alright, and what does that do? Well, Eddie is a companion, the player, and detect enemies at an increased range. Additionally, enemies will appear on the player's compass and can be targeted in VATS even when cloaked. Very nice. Alright. Come along, you two. Look at this cute little fucker.
Have you seen that tower on the strip all lit?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Up. You can see it for miles.
And then that was it. I just wanted to come over and get a robot. Because I remembered after the last stream that he is still sitting here. Oh. We have a new buddy. Where to now? They still have to make contact with the Brotherhood of Steel. Yet, I am not sure how to accomplish that. Oh. Someone was mad, but Boone took care of him. The great thing about having friends, that they kill things for you. Oh, open hollowed out rock. What? Yeah, I think I'm right on top of where the quest marker goes. Else mad at me? The scorpion, perhaps? Oh. just a bunch of them out this way. Those increased sensors at work. Nice. If not a tiny bit distracting. Holy hell, I really can see, like, every enemy for miles. Bug Stomper perk, rank 2. Nice. Discovered Scorpion Gulch. And how?
Contact. Eat this.
My friends are so good at killing things. Scorpions. All right. Scorpion stuck in the ground. There we go. I need a shovel to dig. Son of a... Eddie, do you have a shovel? Oh, yes, of course. The shovel that I always bring around in case I happen to find a random grave on the side of the road. Poor bastard. Got killed and someone robbed his corpse. Get some of that health back. Ah. So this whole Brotherhood of Steel situation. Another dead guy. Maybe if you had better shit on you, you wouldn't have, you know, been dead. Anyway, now that I'm done being distracted by scorpions, so I did get a decent chunk of experience out of it. Curious if I can do anything here right now, or if there's somewhere else that I have to go to figure out what to do. Oh, I can open this door. It's, well, I can see this, why this one was easy to open. Bunch of jackasses. Alright. More than one of these entrances. Hello? Oh, hello. This is the bunker I had to go to.
Listen very closely and do as I say. Your life depends on it. Hand over everything you're carrying. Weapons, ammo, clothes, armor, everything. I want you stripped down to your underwear.
Yay! What's going on here?
I told you what to do. Strip off your clothes and equipment or face summary execution. Will you comply?
Hey,
Take it all
settle
off and
down.
hand it to me. Then come inside and through the door at the rear of the chamber. Paladin Ramos is waiting for you.
Want to see me naked that badly? Why doesn't Boone have to get naked? Hey.
How the hell did you get in here? Normally I would have already shot you, but I'm under orders to bring you to the Elder. Will you come peacefully?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. I'll take you to him. Follow me closely, or you'll be shot.
You guys aren't making a very good first impression here. But no. Why does Boone get to keep his clothes on? Why am I the only one that had to take my pants off?
How did you find us, stranger? And do tell the truth.
The almighty quest marker. I was exploring the area and noticed your patrol coming out of here? It's a lie.
You took an extreme risk in coming here. My policy towards trespassers has not been lenient. The security of this bunker is my foremost concern, and I take pains to minimize our exposure topside. For this reason, I might be interested in contracting with an outsider who can accomplish certain tasks, some basic, some a bit more involved. An NCR ranger has begun to set up post in one of the other bunkers up top, for example. I want him driven off. Understood?
I mean, why didn't you just kill him?
Yes, we could kill him easily enough. But sometimes you can learn a great deal by observing people, both enemies and friends. Which is why it will be very interesting to observe how you choose to deal with the situation, and decide which you are, enemy or friend. Do we understand one another?
Sure, I'll take care of the ranger.
Very well. I'll be interested to see how thoroughly and efficiently you carry out your mission. Paladin Ramos will escort you back to the bunker's entrance and set you loose. Notice that I said loose, not free. You are not free to carry the secret of this bunker's location beyond Hidden Valley, until I'm convinced that you're capable and dependable. To underscore this point, you'll be fitted with an explosive collar. Wander off and it will detonate. Focus on your mission, and you'll be fine.
You'll find your equipment in the chest to your right. Don't bother coming back until you've dealt with the ranger.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, you're gonna make me actually take it all out and re-equip shit. At least the casinos. Hey, explosive collar. You assholes made me take my hat off. I can't put that back on until it's fixed, you jerks. Also, there is something I forgot to do before starting. Noticing now because a window on my other monitor is scrolling like crazy. Alright. I have to wear this helmet. What does this even look like? Stupid. I refuse. God damn it, I need my hat. Fine, but I'm putting the rebreather back on. Are you fucking kidding me? It undid my fucking hotkeys too. Oh. Like, you guys trying to piss me off? Because that's what you're doing. Because, man, having to re-equip all of my shit manually like that. Y'all are kind of jerks. Well, contractually obligated to these jerks by way of the fucking collar on my neck, so get these done.
Thought you'd sneak up on me, you filthy powder ganger?
Do I even remotely look like a powder ganger? Not a powder ganger.
Exactly what powder ganger scum would say. Any last words before I pull this trigger?
Not a powder ganger.
Relax, son. Just pulling your leg. What can I do for you?
What are you doing here?
I thought I might set up a safe house in one of the bunkers here. Between the remote location and the dust storms, I figured it was ideal. Of course, seems a lot less remote since you showed up. Plus, I haven't been able to get my radio working, and a safe house is no good without one. I reckon I'll stick around a while, patrol for troublemakers, see if I can get that radio working.
Uh-huh. And who are you?
Dobson's my name. I'm an NCR ranger operating out of Camp McCarran north of here. Reading man by birth, though.
Like a bad location for a safe house.
Oh, and in your expert opinion, why would that be?
Not sure, it just feels bad.
I see. Well, I'll take that under advisement.
You have to get out of here.
Now, why would I do that? You see some powder gangers on the approach or something? You're a strange one, aren't you? Fine.
What are powder gangers?
Criminal scum that have infested this region, attacking caravans and regular folk just passing through. The dangerous ones are roamers, though there's another group that mostly stays put over at the prison southwest of here. So far, the brass haven't mustered up enough men to take the prison back. Long overdue, if you ask me. But I'm just one man.
I mean, I completely cleared out the prison and I'm one man. Sounds like you guys are just lazy. So no one knows you're here?
Standard practice. Rangers operate on our own most of the time, and that's how we like it. Usually we call in our positions to McCarran to be relayed to other rangers, but I can handle myself. I'm sure as hell not going to lose any sleep on account of a goddamn broken down radio, but it will shorten my stay if I can't fix it. Criminals... Now, why would I do that?
Brotherhood of Steel has a base inside one of the bunkers here. They sent me after you.
A Brotherhood base? Here? Are you shitting me? No one's seen them for years. I don't suppose you've got a scrap of evidence to support this wild-eyed claim of yours.
How about this explosive collar around my neck?
I'll be. Let me take a look at that. All this is a slave collar. Seen plenty of these infernal contraptions in my day, and I know just how to spring them. Hold still. There. It's off. Now, thing is, the slave collar seems a little too basic for the Brotherhood. That's not to say I don't believe you, but... Did you just hear something? You like that?
No, I was still undecided what I was going to do with the Brotherhood. Especially since, like, the NCR doesn't care about me.
Take this. Set up a crossfire. On it.
So... what we're gonna do is get information from him.
Exactly.
And then
Relax.
just shoot him.
Doc. You. Now. You're a strange one, aren't you?
All right. Well, sorry, but not sorry, bud. Mixed. A little bit good mixed with a little bit bad. People haven't figured you out yet. Can I use your ranger hat to repair my hat? Nope. Then it's garbage. Radio appears to be broken. Smash it. Yeah. Finally got started getting this place in order, put out enough supplies to last a while, swept up, so I'm gonna hit the hay and continue tomorrow. Found a nice little spot to scout the prison from. Place is pretty active recently. Those thrice damn powder gangers are spreading out. So I need to be careful to avoid them. It doesn't help that I have to get back early each night or risk getting blinded by the sand. Godforsaken radio still doesn't work. Damn it, I'm a scout, not an electrician. Must have got some sand in it or something. At least that crazy storm is good for keeping people away. Oh, this place wouldn't make much of a safe house if other people were traipsing in and out all the time. I'd hate to have to find another location again, but if the supplies and especially the equipment were safe, I guess I'd have to. Alright, well...
Stand back from the door. The Elder's eager to hear your report.
not gonna make me get naked again, are you?
How did you resolve the situation with the Ranger?
Ranger won't be a problem. He's dead.
How do you know he won't be missed? That other Rangers won't come looking for him? Or NCR patrols? Did you just make matters worse?
He told me himself that no one knew where he was.
Indeed he did. The collar includes a microphone, you see. Part of the test. Had you told him the location of this bunker, for example, well, let's just say we wouldn't be having this conversation. Given the circumstances, termination was the best option, so your actions demonstrated loyalty, good judgment, and prowess in combat.
If
Since
you
you
say so, I
completed your
just shot him a
assigned
bunch of
task, I
times.
will allow you to come and go from the bunker freely. So let's get that collar off you. There, that's better, I hope. Now that we have that bit of unpleasantness out of the way, there is a matter that I would like to discuss with you. Stop by the command room when you can. Oh, and bear in mind, if you end up betraying us, we will know it. And there will be no mercy.
Right. Y'all still a bunch of jerks. Like, I want to make sure you're fully aware of that. That you're all a bunch of jerks.
Hello?
Jesus. Guy, where are you running to?
There have been reports that the NCR is moving more and more troops into the area.
When you first showed up on our doorstep, I'll admit at first I didn't know what to think. After giving the matter some thought, however, I've decided that an outsider could be of great use to me right now. However, I will not force you to help us. Should you refuse, you will be allowed to leave here. Though no, we will be keeping an eye on you. What do you say, outsider? Are you willing to help us?
I don't know. You are a bunch of jerks. You made me get naked, but you didn't do anything to Boone. Forced me to re-hotkey my equipment. You took my hat off. But whatever.
Then allow me to explain our situation. This bunker is currently locked down, allowing no entry or exit, with you being one of the few exceptions. In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites or retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore. 3 such teams have gone missing recently, and the news of their disappearance has not yet been widely spread to avoid undue concern. In order to maintain the peace and adhere to the strictures of the lockdown, I need to send someone else to discover what happened to them.
Sure, fine.
I'm glad I can count on you. Oh, and one other thing. The patrols each had a holotape detailing their missions that you can use to track them. The shielding of the bunker prevents us from actively tracking them, but their positions should show up on your map once you get to the surface. Should our worst fears become realized, please bring back all 3 of the holotapes from the patrols. Otherwise, bring our brothers home. I've given the order that you be given access to some of the equipment our scouts and patrols have scavenged over the years. You won't be allowed to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available will prove useful to you.
Alright. I'm willing to play ball with you guys for a bit.
So, you're the outsider that's been given leave to wander around freely. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. Name's Harden. I'm the head paladin of this chapter, and I think we might be able to help each other out. I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble. And he's at the center of it. Are you willing to listen to what I have to say?
I smell a mutiny.
As you may have already heard, this entire base is under a state of lockdown. No one goes out except small patrols at night. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years. And those few who were outside when the lockdown was initiated are forbidden from returning. Morale has plummeted as time has gone by. And many of our current paladins haven't seen combat outside of training simulations.
That's
and all
a shame.
because of the Elder's explicit order that no one be allowed in or out. The only way things will change is if a new Elder is installed.
How do you propose to do that?
I don't know. I've gone through our records dozens of times looking for a precedent regarding the dismissal of an Elder and come up with nothing. The people who are most likely to know how it could be done are also some of McNamara's strongest supporters, so they refuse to help me, which is why we're having this conversation. An outsider such as yourself would arouse less suspicion asking questions about such matters. The fact that the Elder has some tasks for you means his faithful won't suspect you, and you have a line open to the man himself. In short, you're in a perfect position to help me. Will you at least think about it?
Yeah, sure.
That'll have to do. I'd recommend going to see Ramos first. As head of security, he's more familiar with our protocols than anyone else here. You could also try to find something relevant in our data store, though last I heard Scribe Ibsen is having a bit of a problem accessing it. And if McNamara should give you any tasks, I'd ask that you kept me abreast of them. Report anything you find to me, and we'll move from there.
Okay, bud.
The reports say Mr. House's robots are now using tech we've never heard of. We need to send a team up there soon. I heard the Elders got Taggart working on some kind of secret project.
I'd kill to go outside and gather some specimens.
Bet you would. What do you got on here? Alright. Yeah. Excellent computer data. Yep.
The reports say Mr. House's robots are now using tech.
Yeah?
What? Bye.
Bye.
Yes, what is it?
You are?
Ah, the outsider. I suppose it's too much to ask that jarhead Ramos to keep outsiders away from my research. I am Head Scribe Taggart, and I am much too busy to deal with the likes of you right now.
Okay. Jerk.
The bunker takes a little getting used to, doesn't it?
Broken power armor. Broken laser rifle. Malfunctioning super sledge. Jammed minigun.
Evening.
Anyone with a name in here, anywhere.
Look, this isn't a great time.
You have a name.
What the hell? It's not like we're making any progress. I'm Ibsen, and I hope your day is going better than mine is.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm in charge of keeping this data system up and running, but accessing it is a little, touch and go at the moment.
Help?
I could use some assistance, sure, but I highly doubt you have the technical background to help us deal with this virus.
A virus, you say?
Yeah, some pre-war jackass with too much time on his hands apparently decided to inflict his misery on those around him. It's scrambling all the terminals here at the moment. Luckily, we only use this section for storing historical data.
Anything I can do to help?
I suppose it couldn't hurt to get another pair of eyes on this. Maybe you'll be able to come up with something coming at it fresh. While the entire system is infected, the virus itself is spread across 3 terminals. The problem is that it keeps moving periodically. We'll have it nailed down in a terminal or 2, only to have it jump to another set of terminals before we locate the 3rd.
Right. I'm so close to being able to science my way out of this. What do I need to do?
You'll need to locate it on 3 different terminals in this area in 1 minute. Any longer and it'll jump, and you'll have to start all over. Locating the virus would probably be nearly impossible, but the pompous little bastard that wrote it made things a little easier for us. Normally, terminals infected by the virus just display gibberish, but we found that terminals the virus moved to had some real data passed to them. We were able to decrypt the data and discovered that it was just messages from the virus's writer taunting his victims. When you find terminals with those messages, lock them down and move on. Find 3 of them before the virus jumps, and we'll wipe the damn thing.
But try
Best
that.
of luck to you. I'll tell the others to take a break so they don't get in your way. Oh, and I'll keep track of when it jumps for you. To maximize your chances, wait for my signal before you begin.
Alright,
The reports say Mr. House's robots are now using tech we've never heard of. We need to send a team up there soon.
The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it... went to.
Eddie, out of the way.
Ten seconds. Damn. And it's jumped. I thought we might have had it that time. Did you want to try isolating the virus?
Yes.
All right. I'll monitor when it...
Gotta love RNG.
The virus just jumped. Find which terminal it went to. Seconds. Damn, it's jumped. I thought we might have had it that time. Did you want to try isolating the virus? All right.
That's fun.
The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to.
You guys literally haven't been able to do this with multiple people on the job?
Seconds. Damn, it's jumped. I thought we might have had it that time.
You seeing this shit, Boone? Like,
I heard some special squad of Rangers is on its way to the Vegas area. I guess the ends. Did you want to try out?
we have enough people here to man every one of the terminals.
All right. The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to. Ten seconds. Damn, it's jumped. I thought we might have had it that time. Our instrument? Did you want to try isolating? I suppose I could take a... Yes?
So I can come back if I level up again and get 10 more science.
I do that all the time myself. Was
I
there
think
something
I'll
else
do
you...
that. What do you think of Harden trying to get McNamara dismissed? This is a great thing to just talk about in the open.
I don't have time to think about silly things like politics right now. My main concern right now is getting this blasted data store up and running.
What kind of information is in
Oh,
the
all
store?
kinds of things. There was already information regarding the layout and systems of this bunker, but we've since added our own data as well. Prior to the lockdown, we had extensively scouted the surrounding area and compiled dossiers on nearby points of interest.
Uh-huh. Well, bye-bye. I'll be back after I level up again.
Our instruments show some impressive power fluctuations coming.
Because I'm done running around like a jackass in there. And no one in here is going to have a name. Where are the people with names? You have a name?
You're being watched, so don't get any ideas.
Hey, bud.
Your presence here, let's just say it's highly irregular. Outsiders aren't even allowed to know that our bunker's here, let alone come and go freely. You impressed Elder McNamara, obviously. He must believe that you'd be very useful.
Uh-huh. You're head of security?
That's right. Nothing gets in or out of here without me knowing it.
Why did I have to deal with that Ranger topside?
Normally, that would have fallen under my jurisdiction, but the Elder thought it'd provide a good test for you, so I backed off.
Uh-huh. What are the rules regarding entering and leaving?
Under the lockdown, only essential personnel are permitted to enter or leave. That includes supply runners and high-security patrols. All other personnel are forbidden to leave, and any personnel that were out there when the lockdown was enacted are forbidden from returning.
Right.
Fine by me.
What did an Elder have to do to get kicked out?
So, you've been talking to Harden, eh? He's been looking for a way to usurp McNamara ever since the lockdown started. Don't get me wrong, he's a good man. But Elder McNamara has done all right by us. If it weren't for him, none of us would have survived at Helios. I'll tell you what I told Harden. There have been only a few cases of Elders being dismissed from their posts in the Brotherhood's history. And those involve crimes that someone like Elder McNamara is just not capable
we shoot
of.
Legion
You can look it
here.
up for yourself if you want. I'll grant you access to that portion of the history section of our data store. See Senior Scribe Ibsen about accessing it.
Tell me about what happened at Helios.
I'm sure someone's told you all this before. Several years back, we were running our chapter out the Helios 1 solar power station. Our elder at the time, Elijah, had some kind of obsession with the place, which is the only reason we stayed as long as we did. That place was hardly defensible, and we knew the NCR was moving in on us, but the Elder refused to budge, insisting that he just needed more time. We never found out what he needed time for. Wave upon wave of NCR troopers hit us from all directions. We held out for a time, but we were grossly outnumbered, and they had more men than we had ammo. Eventually, our positions collapsed. Elder Elijah was nowhere to be found, so McNamara took charge and led what remained of us on a counteroffensive west. We lost a lot of men and women, but we broke through and made it here. Make no mistake, McNamara saved this chapter that day. Who was Elijah more like? He was our elder before McNamara. Bright guy, but just between you and me, he was a little off. Our mission is to recover and preserve the technology of the past, but Elijah wanted more. He sought ways to improve upon technology, make it better. When we found Helios 1, he was like a kid in a candy store. Kept talking about the potential and a grand design never realized. He even insisted we set up our base there, against the objection of nearly every paladin. What followed is a whole other story.
Right. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Yeah, and Joe Baba, I'd like to see them do it to me. I got my shotgun, got my grenade launcher, I got my boon. Eddie's around here somewhere. There he is. Old Eddie. What was I doing? Aside from ignoring most of that exposition dump, because holy fuck. Like, I just asked how that guy's day was, and he just spits out everything at me. Come on now. Alrighty. Oh. There we go. Load the sand in. Okay. This is all loaded up in one quest. Alright. So... Ellis... Repcon... And then, like, right over yonder. For that. Yep. Follow the almighty quest marker. Whoa. Suddenly someone turned the moon on. Alright. The radioactive over here.
All mine.
Whoa, hello. That's a thing. Oh, they're all dead. Centaurs. Power armor. Going. Holotape. Mo doesn't have anything. It's also extremely radioactive in this hole, I just realized. Can we get out of the hole? Out of the hole. Out of the... Out of the hole? Out of the hole. There we go. Boone, you okay? Skedaddle away from here. All right. Rat away. Ah. We have a friend coming to play.
This is a dangerous place, human, especially for your kind. I suggest you turn back. There's nothing good waiting for you further on.
Why wasn't your mouth moving for most of that? Makes this a dangerous place.
You must have heard her radio broadcasts. Though why a human would follow her invitation here is beyond me, unless you didn't listen very closely. The voice on the radio belongs to Tabitha, the Supreme Commander of Black Mountain, or as she calls it, the state of Utopia. She took control of this place almost 2 years ago. The super mutants here do whatever she says, and she says humans are to be killed on sight.
Uh-huh. You seem friendly for a mutant.
Keep saying things like that and I won't be so friendly. Not every super mutant is a brain-damaged brute. Many of us are just as intelligent as basic humans, and the rest don't really have any choice in the matter, do they?
Uh-huh. Sorry about that. No offense intended.
And none taken, since you apologized.
How did Tabitha end up in control?
For years, Black Mountain was a peaceful community. Its leader, Marcus, broadcast an invitation to mutants throughout the wasteland. That's how I found Black Mountain. So did others, most of them second-generation mutants. Marcus welcomed everyone. That was his mistake. The community ended up being mostly second-gen, not very bright, but easy to influence. Fine until the Nightkin came along, led by Tabitha. In a week, she had most of the second-gens thinking she was some kind of prophet, and that she should be broadcasting her truth, not Marcus. Marcus saw what was coming and decided to leave before things got out of hand. He smashed the radio and left to found Jacobstown.
Right. Say Marcus smashed the radio not very well, apparently.
There's a sad story behind that. Marcus smashed it just fine, but while we were gone, some ghoul named Raoul came along. Tabitha turned him into her personal mechanic. A slave, really. See, if I'd been standing down here, I could have warned him before it was too late.
Right, so why are you here instead of Jacobstown?
Marcus sent me here a couple of months ago to check on Black Mountain. I suppose you could say I came here as a spy. But with no signs of Tabitha's weakening and none of the second gens ready to revolt or to come to Jacobstown, there wasn't much I could do. Down here, on the other hand, I've saved a dozen mutants from heading up the mountain. It's not much, but it's something. I have my own reasons to stay away from Jacobstown for a while. Reasons we won't be discussing. So I've stayed here.
Alright then. What sort of trouble should I expect if I head up?
The road is a series of switchbacks up to the peak. There are 3 blockades plus patrols. Sneaking past them would be difficult. Just before the peak is a kind of shanty village. More second gens there. And then there's Tabitha's compound, heavily guarded by her Nightkin.
Uh-huh. Tell me about the Nightkin.
The Nightkin are vicious in combat, and that's if you see them coming. Most don't. They were created to be soldiers and given devices to camouflage them in battle. Unfortunately, the devices drove most of them mad over time. They spend most of their time at the top of the mountain, but patrol the roads after dark as well. You do well to avoid the mountain at night.
Alright then. What is Jacobstown?
The opposite of Black Mountain. A stable community of mutants, mostly. Led by a mentally stable leader. Humans are welcome there, so long as they behave themselves. Look northwest of Red Rock Canyon if you want to find it.
Uh-huh. Thanks for the warning, but I can take care of myself.
Yes, I hear that sometimes. And then I never see the people who said it again.
Fair. Very fair. Doing all right, Boone? don't think you can even get radiation. Where's Eddie? 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 Boone, you seen Eddie around? Oi, Eddie, where you at, boy? Huh. Now he's just... says he's directly in front of me. Boone, do you see Eddie? Oh, there he is. Oi. Eddie, what are you doing? Huh. Stuck? Be a fast travel will get you unstuck. Curious about Jacobstown. I might make a detour. All the way up there, huh? Alright. Can head that way. I think I'm gonna have to hook around north. Especially since I want to avoid these bugs. This north enough? Doesn't look like it. Okay, let's start heading west. Might need to actually follow the road. Pretty sheer cliffs right there. Hello, Buggy. Goodbye, Bug. What's up with this house? Hello? Oh. Legion?
Eat this.
You leave my robot alone. Why am I not pulling out anything? Trying to switch to my grenade rifle and I was just fucking standing there like an idiot. Boone. Get up. Alright. Let's get some health back. That to repair that. We can get rid of the dress cane. Cleaver. Alright, so anyway, saying, what's this building about? Follower's safe house. Where's a key? You can't lockpick this door. It requires a key. Never mind, that's exactly what lockpicking is meant to be. More graves that I'll need a shovel to open. No one told me that I should bring a shovel around in case I happen to find a random goddamn grave on the side of the road. Ow. Okay, that was a bad idea. Let's, who wants more Brahmin steak? Alright. This is the road I want. Just my hat. Mad at me. Rather, Eddie's probably telling me about something that's gonna be mad at me. These guys are gonna be mad. I'm not mad. Okay, now it does. Alright.
I knew you'd be the death of me.
Discovered the Ruby Hill Mine. Sure have. I do need to use my explosives more. Alright. You're a resilient motherfucker, I'll give you that.
Contact! Can't run from me.
Huh. Need more HP. That Brahmin Wellington. Man, it's already worn off. Alright, alright. Let's, Sunset Sarsaparilla, then. Sunset Sarsaparilla. My head is crippled. I think I need to aim these explosions a little further away from myself. I'm just following this road, right? Yeah.
Take him out. Eat this.
Where you guys shoot? Just some bugs.
This.
Come on. It's a little grasshopper. You can get it, Boone. Come on, Boone. Boom. Eddie. Hey. Alright, we're all still together here. And this looks like our town I'm looking for.
Some days, I miss being in the Master's army.
Welcome to Jacobstown, human. You're free to walk around. Just don't stare at the Nightkin. They don't like people looking at them. And if you're NCR, keep it to yourself. They're not popular around here.
No, not NCR. Some questions about Jacobstown.
Such as?
What's the history?
It was a resort pre-war. I renamed it to Jacobstown after an old friend. Died a long time ago. I figured us mutants needed a place to call our own. Town's far enough away from humans so they don't bother us much. One of these days I'm hoping we can trade with the rest of the wasteland. No more fighting, just get along.
Alright, I'd like to know about you.
Was part of a super mutant army. Ran a town, walked the wasteland with a tribal. Now I'm here.
Mutant army?
Long story, so here's the short version. The Master created the super mutants and Nightkin. The Master thought he could unify everyone. No more differences, no more war. It didn't end well.
You were a mayor?
Town was Broken Hills. Bunch of super mutants, humans, and ghouls all living together peacefully. Well, most of the time.
Tell me more about the tribal.
We were looking for a Gek to save the village of Arroyo. Eventually, we did. Nuked an oil rig in the process. We went separate ways after that. I went east into the Rockies, looking for other mutants like myself. Don't know what happened to my friend. I've got a feeling it turned out all right in the end.
Alright, let's talk about something else.
All right.
Why do some of the super mutants here dislike the NCR?
A lot of bad blood between super mutants and humans. Goes back years. Some here still got the scars and memories. Me? I don't really have a problem with the NCR. Set their sights a little too high sometimes, but they try. Legion? That's another story.
Do you know about the Legion?
Caesar thinks he can change human nature. Most of the Legion is following Caesar, not Caesar's ideals. When he's gone, it'll crumble. Might not happen overnight. Might take a few decades, but it'll happen. Basic human nature. Greed, ambition, jealousy. We'll see to it.
What makes the NCR too ambitious?
They expand. Fast. If you got land they want, they'll take it. Eventually. Did it out west, they'll do it here. They keep rolling over people. They'll regret it. That's how revolutions start.
Anything else you can tell me about the NCR?
Seen them grow from a single town, Shady Sands, into the Republic. They've done good for the most part.
You have any dealings with New Vegas?
Not really. Heard it's a paradise in the wasteland. Never been there myself. Doubt they'd let a mutant in. Amazes me people would come from all over the waste to throw away everything they've got in that town. All right.
Neil told me about this town.
A lot of the mutants here found out about Jacobstown because of Neil. Our isolation works against us sometimes.
What's wrong with the Nightkin?
Nightkin suffers schizophrenia from the stealth boys they're always using. One of the reasons I settled Jacobstown was so they could be cured. While they're in town, the Nightkin aren't allowed to have stealth boys, so their craziness doesn't get worse. Trouble is, the Nightkin don't like being visible either. They don't take being exposed too well.
Right. Any town rules I need to know
Same as
about?
any civilized town. Don't start any fights or steal anything. We'll treat you fair. Not a lot to ask.
Goodbye.
See you.
What a nice cereal box. Alright, well, I suppose I can remove my marker now. I am in Jacobstown. Which I believe puts me up in Mount Charleston, if I remember right. Lily.
Jimmy! Little Jimmy! My, how you're grown up! So good of you to come visit your grandma.
Who's Jimmy?
Oh, Jimmy, don't you go being silly now. Come over here and give your grandma some sugar.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Oh, of course I have, dearie. How silly of me. I didn't take my medicine yet today. How can I help you?
What are you doing, Jacobstown?
I watch over the bighorners. They're sweet, gentle creatures, but sometimes they get ornery, just like my grandkids.
Goodbye.
Talk to you soon, dear.
Huh. Hello, Bighorner.
Stupid bighorners were making noise all night again.
Hello? Dead person. A lot of kings in play right now. They're all the king of diamonds, too. Out of the way, Eddie. Want to break into anywhere right now, anyway.
Need to tighten up my biceps again. Another human. One was enough.
Hello.
Bother someone else. I don't want anything to do with you.
Have a problem with humans?
Humans are always staring at things. We Nightkin don't like being stared at. Is uncomfortable.
Just stare silently at him. How does that make you different from humans?
It is different. Right now, I'm trying very hard to remain civil, and you're not making it easy with your incessant questions.
Alright, who's the other human you mentioned?
Dr. Henry, he's one of you. Go speak with him instead of me.
Alright. What do you do here?
I represent the Nightkin. Marcus may lead this town, but the Nightkin listen to what I have to say. Doesn't mean I don't respect Marcus for what he's trying to do. However, he doesn't truly understand the difficulties of being a Nightkin.
Right. Goodbye.
Finally.
Buddy home?
Need to tighten up my biceps again.
They really do all just sort of live here, huh? Bathroom. Pinball table. Work. No. I was told there was another human here. Huh.
Huh. I'd heard there were new people in town, but I thought it was more super mutants. Nice to meet ya. I'm Calamity.
Alright, you have an interesting name.
Thank you. Change names and jobs every decade or so just to keep things interesting. I picked Calamity this time because it sounded nice. Never really done much science stuff till now. I'm pretty good at it. Or so Dr. Henry tells me.
Uh-huh. What do you do here?
Most of the time, I'm Dr. Henry's research assistant. We're looking into ways to cure the, I'm also handy with tools. And once in a while I venture down into the valley to trade the big Horner hides and meat for supplies.
Alright. Does anyone other than Superman come up this way? I mean, besides me?
Prospectors looking for salvage, usually. They always run when they see the mutants. The great Khans come this way once in a while, but they keep their distance. I think they're mostly keeping an eye on us.
Well, I mean, you don't have to worry about that anymore. They're all dead. They have for sale.
All right.
Hey, you have some caps. Let's see here. I think you're gonna want to own some official Brotherhood of Steel power armor. And a Ripper. Let's face it, I'm not going to be using the dynamite anymore. That. Yeah, I don't need these anymore. What I need are stim packs, and you have a bunch of them. I would like to buy your rock. Here, I'll sell you a bunch of jet. Do you have any rat away? Used a lot of mine. Have any anti-venom, huh? Right. And you can just go ahead and buy some of this random ammo that I have. All right.
Another satisfied. Bye.
So wait, you said you could repair things?
Let me.
Hat. Hat. All right.
Bye.
Thank you, lady. We've given a man his hat back.
Hello? I assume this is about something important? You're interrupting my research.
What are you working on?
The Nightkin have
What
varying
you
degrees
doing?
of mental instability due to their addiction to stealth bar use. I've been trying to come up with a cure. I'm currently investigating the local Night Stalker population, since they seem to have developed a natural stealth field. I've also gotten my hands on a working Stealth Boy Mark II prototype, but that experiment is riskier. I'd rather not pursue that research just yet.
Alright. Why is the Stealth Boy Mark II riskier?
The stealth field has been modulated to use less power and thus last longer, but for some reason it has pronounced negative effects on the user. However, these pronounced effects will allow me to pinpoint exactly what parts of the brain they're affecting. Unfortunately, I'll need to run the test on a live subject, and Marcus has encouraged me to investigate the Night Stalker mutation first.
Fair, fair. Does Stealth Boy use hurt humans?
It's possible, but I've yet to see any hard evidence or hear of any cases where humans were negatively affected. Its negative effects are more pronounced on Nightkin.
Alright. I'd like to help. What do you need me to do?
I'm not convinced that the Night Stalker mutation is a natural one, and I need someone to investigate their lair for proof. Some of the super mutants have looked around as well, but they've come back empty-handed. Perhaps a pair of fresh eyes will have better luck. Lily might be interested in coming with you. She's lost a few of her bighorners to Night Stalker attacks, and would enjoy a little revenge.
Alright. Makes you think the Night Stalker mutation is natural.
I've compared the brain chemistry of a Nightkin to one of the local Night Stalkers we killed. They both exhibit similar neurochemical changes. Now, I'm not claiming that Night Stalkers are running around wearing stealth boys, mind you. I just don't think it's all a coincidence. If we must.
You're a scientist?
Yes, specializing in neuroscience, both human and canine. Of course, this lab is nothing compared to what I had when I was with the Enclave.
You were with the Enclave?
Yes, but the leadership and I didn't see eye to eye, so I left. It was the right decision, since the Enclave's oil rig was destroyed not long after.
Canine neuroscience?
Cyberdogs and the like. It's not a field I work in much anymore.
Alright, bye.
Yes, yes.
Subject E, diagnosis complete. Begin recording. My name is Whitley. I'm a researcher at Adams Air Force Base. Until recently, I was in charge of the Duraframe reinforcement project for the combat model iBots.
Continue.
iBot Duraframe Subject E is both the prototype and the last functional model in this test group. I was prepared to make several significant upgrades to the machines. However, as the project was canceled and all Duraframe assets are being diverted to Hellfire armor, I am sending this model to the Navarro outpost.
Go on.
If you're listening to this log from one of our Enclave outposts in Chicago, give this unit whatever repairs it needs so it can continue to Navarro.
Interesting. I didn't know I could do this sort of thing here. Huh. Thing. Yep, those are beeps, all right. Oof. Time bomb. I wonder if I should make a list of that junk stuff to look out for these interesting things I could make. Anyway, now I have a quest associated with me. Let's go. We sure got sidetracked from that whole Brotherhood of Steel thing, huh?
Naughty children run from their punishment, but we'll find Betty. Won't we, Leo?
I'm looking into the Night Stalker mutation. Want to come along with me?
Oh no, dearie. 3 makes a crowd.
I have 1 follower at a time. So I guess Eddie's not a follower? Wait, where's Eddie? Oh, there he is. Alright. Well.
Fine by me.
I forgot you had other shit on you. Give me this stuff. I'll leave you that. But, Boone, time we, part ways.
That guy Benny was a piece of work.
I think we should part ways for now, Boone.
If that's what you think.
Yeah, I do. We'll meet up at the Lucky 38.
I'll make my way there.
My, but that... Ooh, those Night Stalkers, always killing my big horners. It'll be nice to give them a piece of my mind.
Lily has given you the Stealth Girl perk. Right? I've also forgotten what the Spotter perk that Boone gave me for. Stealth Girl. Well, Lily is a companion. The duration of Stealth Boys is increased by 100%. All sneak attack critical hits do an additional 10% damage. Kinda useless for me. Alright, so Lily, we're gonna head back inside here real quick, because I kind of forgot I had more shit in Boone to sell.
Hey there. All right.
Alright. So we're gonna sell that and that. That. That and that. These. Both of these. And bucket that too, and that. I think that's it. Alright.
Thanks. Bye.
I wonder if I should have given Lily the super sludge. Oh well. Where exactly are we heading? Up the hills a bit. Looks like we gotta take the proper exit from town first. Alright, come along, Lily. Come along, Eddie.
Got a problem. Could use your help. Been having trouble with NCR mercs harassing the town, and they just showed up again.
Really? How are they harassing the town?
Killing our bighorners, shooting at the lodge, that sort of thing. It's getting hard to keep people from retaliating.
You sure these mercenaries work for the NCR?
Guess I can't say for sure if they're NCR. Whoever they are, they want us dead or gone.
Uh-huh. What do you want me to do?
You're human. They might be willing to listen to what you have to say. Maybe. I'm not asking you to kill them. Just talk them into leaving. Hell, pay them off if you have to.
Do what I can do.
Thanks.
I'll have you know, I'm not very good at talking. That you,
Damn
buddy?
Muties. Wasteland is... Our business is with the Muties, not you.
Uh-huh. What do you want with Jacobstown?
Just doing what I'm paid to do. Harass the Muties until they leave or attack us. If they leave, we'll let them go. If they attack, we wipe them out. Either way, the job's not done until they're cleared out of the town.
Uh-huh. Who are you doing this for?
Won't name names, but some important folks in the NCR are sick of Muties attacking their Brahmin herds. They want them gone from NCR territory. Maybe this group had something to do with attacking Brahmin, maybe not. Doesn't matter. We're getting paid to make them go away.
I hear you're mercenaries. Will caps make you go away?
We're still owed half. 2,500 caps. Pay up and we'll be on our way. If you're short, maybe you can get the money from the Muties.
And since this brings up shit that I'm bad at, yeah, here's your
Deal's
money.
a deal. We'll be on our way.
Is it still a peaceful arrangement if I then shoot him in the back of the head? Get my money back? Oh, he's got star cap too. I don't care about NCR infamy. Is there another one? More of them. Really? Merciful thug. Despite your reputation as a thug, you are known to occasionally show a charitable side.
I hope it will snow later.
Not the outcome I was hoping for with the Mercs. At least it buys us time to build up our defenses. Had hoped to start reaching out to NCR, start talking
All right,
trade
all right.
and borders.
You know what? Fine. I'll let him leave. Actually,
Hello?
like, can I pickpocket my money back?
Hello?
Probably not. I have a stealth boy on me. Yep. And yeah, I'm still caught pickpocketing. Fine. Fine. Leave.
Something on your mind?
Alright, you want You won't have any more trouble with those mercenaries.
Good. Glad you didn't kill them. Letting them walk away proves we're not bloodthirsty mutants. If NCR or anybody else is looking for an excuse to attack Jacobstown, they're not going to get it from us.
Yay. It's a story with Keen.
Smart, charismatic, and hell of a mean streak. Doesn't care for humans. Prefers fighting them to talking. He's got a lot of pull with Nightkin, though. He talks, they listen. Was hoping he could draw the Nightkin to Jacobstown. Keen is saner than most, but I know he's thinking of going his own way again. He's aggressive, impatient, can't stand sitting around.
Uh-huh. What happens if Keen leaves?
That happens, there's a good chance other Nightkin will follow. It'll make it hard to get a cure to them. Worse, if Keen and the Nightkin tear up the Mojave hunting for stealth boys, people are gonna get killed. Most humans can't tell the difference between mutants. Might come here looking for payback.
Uh-huh. Why does Keen want to leave?
Because of a promise. One I haven't been able to keep. The Nightkin all suffer from schizophrenia. It's the stealth boys they use, used to use. Nightkin have a hard time being seen like normal folks. Can't stand it. A few already left to try and find more stealth boys. Miserable situation. They either stay here and suffer, or dig up stealth boys and lose their minds. Not much of a choice.
Huh. You're a mutant too. Wouldn't the Nightkin listen to you?
That's like saying Kaisar and Kimball would listen to each other. Nightkin don't have a lot of trust for others. Mutants included.
Fair. Talk about something else. Bye. Alright, come along, Lily. We got work to do. Y'all are gonna fucking pay me back, too. Ending that peacefully cost me 2,500 caps. Because Alakablam ain't good at them word speaking. I have to say, not having access to any sort of speech or barter skill whatsoever has been a pretty goddamn major hindrance on this playthrough. Admittedly, no build is going to have the ability to just be prepared for absolutely everything. That's kind of the point. Hello. Carlson Cave. Hey, I leveled up. Okay. Get the 10 science that I need for that thing with the Brotherhood of Steel. And then we'll go... I think right here, we'll actually put the rest in the lockpick. Ooh, we got a perk. Let's see here. Rounds. And front. Draw. S, huh? Kind of been ignoring that one. Able to optimize your Pip-Boy's VATS logic, reducing all AP costs by 10%. Not really use VATS that much. That'd be the reason why I don't have these perks either. Thinking of getting hit the deck. Plus 50% damage with melee and unarmed weapons again. Those. Well, I don't use melee or unarmed, so... Computer whiz. Yo, a hack attempt. Get locked out of a computer. Not if you're a computer whiz. With this perk, you can attempt to rehack any computer you were previously locked out. Interesting. I'm not finding a lot of computers to do that with, though. I think I am going to go for hit the deck. Alright. Also, man, am I in goddamn Skyrim? Because, fuck. Uh-oh. Sucker. Feeling very Skyrim-y. Alright, where are they? Little invisible bastards. What? Oh, they're coming up behind us. Eddie. Let's not use the explosives in tight corners. Well, tight corridors, I guess. Eddie. Oi. There you are, you little bastard. Going, buddy. Duck. Egg. Where is it? There it is. Gotta find the blurry spot. Also would help if I turn my light on just so I can see better. Alright, key. Whoa. Also, did Eddie stay fucking down? Eddie. We don't have time for this foolishness, Eddie. Here you are. What exactly am I doing down here? Look for the source of the Night Stalker's stealth mutation. Well, I found some big horners. Saw you coming, you little bastard. Oh boy. Radioactive. Put on the radiation suit and take some Rad-X. Ugh. One way this isn't like Skyrim, though. It's actually kind of a maze. It's not just the straightforward, alright, here's your stuff to fight, here's your chest, here's your quick exit back to the front that exists for some reason. Gone in a circle. Map. Good lord. Good lord, what is happening in there? I just slipped down here. Straight across. Way to go. Back over here. It's this and it's on your right. And I was apparently right here and oh. This a chewed stealth boy. Oh, for God's sake. I keep checking the map, make sure I'm not going the wrong way. Like I think I am right now. No. I don't know. Map's a little weird looking. Okay, I think we're good. Okay. We have this room, we turn left, and then we make another left. Alright. We head back into Jacobstown. Hello, Doctor.
Is there something else I can do for you?
I would shoot up Stealth Boy in the Night Stalker lair.
There's still power, but the casing is cracked. I'm astonished that exposure to the stealth radiation could induce mutations so rapidly. More importantly, this explains why my research into this group of Night Stalkers hasn't come up with a cure for the Nightkin. There's only one avenue left for me. I need to run the Mark II test on Lily. It's the only way.
Why Lily and not some other Nightkin?
Lily is eccentric, certainly, but I've never felt she was dangerous. More importantly, she asked if she could help me in some way. I've told her about the risks, and she still insists on helping me.
What are the risks?
Possibly immediate and permanent metal damage. There's a reason the Stealth Boy Mark IIs never got beyond the prototype stage. Lily already has a pre-existing condition, and the experiment will likely make things worse for her.
I'll talk to Lily then.
I'll be waiting.
Leo doesn't like that you left that houseman alive, dearie. He thinks you should have let us chop him.
What? How do you know about anything related to House? And two, House is dead. What the fuck are you talking about? Did you still want to help Dr. Henry run his experiment?
Of course, dearie. I know it's dangerous, but it'll all turn out for the best. You'll see. I'll go to him now. It would be rude to keep him waiting.
Okay. Well, I mean, she wants to do it, so...
The equipment is hooked up and ready. We can start the test as soon as you give me the go-ahead.
Go ahead and start.
Very well. Please stand back. I don't want any erroneous readings. You're welcome to stay and observe if you want, though. All right, power on the Stealth Boy, Lily.
Turning it on. Feels strange. Strange, but good.
Interesting. Try thinking aggressive thoughts now. Think about smashing a rad scorpion.
Lily smash! Yeah!
How are those readings looking, Calamity?
Stealth field is stable, and the readings are clean. Gamma wave activity is 0. Odd, but everything looks right.
All right, we're done here. Go ahead and power the Stealth Boy down, Lily.
Oh, I liked having it on.
I'll get back to you on that in a moment, once I've analyzed the results.
Well, congratulations on getting the Mark II prototype functional, Doctor. Now, just hand it over, and we'll be on our way.
Oh.
My request is perfectly reasonable. Give us the Stealth Boy specs, and there will be no need for us to splatter the room with your insides.
Oh, this is a situation. If only. Mark IIs are even more dangerous than the standard Stealth Boys.
Our lives, our decision to make. We're tired of sitting around in Jacobstown waiting for a cure.
What are you planning to do once you have the specs?
There are caches of Stealth Boys out there. With a Mark II in hand, it shouldn't be difficult to upgrade every one of them.
Uh-huh. You're not gonna get them.
I knew humans could never be reasonable. I knew it! Stupid, stupid humans! I'll kill you. Watch out! Watch out!
All right. And now you are bit.
Marcus isn't going to be happy about the deaths, but I guess they were unavoidable. At least I got a lot of useful data from the experiment. This brief test might not yield a cure anytime soon. If the prototype was constantly in use on a living subject, however, perhaps Lily might be willing to wear the prototype for a longer duration. The data would be invaluable.
If I had 20 more science. And what will happen to her?
Permanent damage to her mind is a certainty. Even the cure won't help her.
What do you want to do?
I'm close to the cure. I can feel it. Lily's continued help will give me the last bit of data that I need.
Let me think about this.
I understand.
Lily just ran off back to the big corners.
Leo's getting more and more agitated, sweetie. I think he can smell the fight coming.
Goodbye. I think I will get that 20 more science before I continue this. Curious what the solution that I come up with is.
So, Keen's dead. Knew it might come to that someday. Makes things difficult for the town. Without Keen, it'll be hard to convince other Nightkin in the Wasteland to come here. And harder to get the ones here to stay.
Oh, well. Dr. Henry wants Lily to continue wearing the prototype. What do you think?
Up to Lily. Not my call. Might lead to a faster cure. Might not. Don't want any harm coming to her.
Alright, well, goodbye. Guess I'll be back later. You know, I'm gonna leave Lily here, too. I'm gonna head up to that mountain that he said to not go to. Actually, you know what? First... Hidden Valley. First, we have the science to hopefully avoid the shenanigans with the, little computer thingy. One of these markers has to point to the goddamn door. Alright. Now that I have 70 science, will I be able to sidestep this whole little RNG bullshit? Man, wherever the hell that was. Hurl it.
Hello.
There we go.
Did you want to try isolating the virus?
Alright, now I want to ask you a few
suppose
questions.
I could take a small break.
About the virus.
Yes, did you have an idea that might help us?
Can the virus's files be partitioned so read access is provided by the kernel administrator?
What? No, that's brilliant. It would let us seal a portion of the virus to a particular terminal, even when the other parts move.
Alright.
Best of luck to you. I'll tell the others to take a break so they don't get in your way. Oh, and I'll keep track of when it jumps for you. To maximize your chances, wait for my signal before you begin.
You still have to deal with it a bit, but it might make it easier?
The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to.
Yes, I am a scientist computer person. I am best with scientist computer. I don't know why I suddenly went with that accent.
Ten seconds.
Oh, for fuck's sake, come on. That's a hallway?
Damn, it's jumped. I thought we might have had it that time.
What the hell difference did that
Looks like
make?
Mr. House is out of the pic. Did you want to try isolating?
The science... Does the science thing not help in this little RNG fest at all?
All right. I'll monitor when it jumps. When I...
A little upsetting.
The virus just jumped. Find which terminals it went to.
Oh.
10 seconds. That's it. We got it. The virus has been purged.
Okay, the science makes it so that I don't have to do it all in one run. Okay. Cool.
You actually did it. If you don't mind my saying so, I didn't think you had a chance in hell of pulling it off. But I'm glad to be wrong for once. Thank you, my friend. Please feel free to access the data store at your leisure. I'm only allowed to give you access to non-classified topics, but it's better than nothing, right?
Sure. So, now that the data store is fixed, politics.
I can understand how the man might be frustrated by the current situation. He's a take-charge sort of fellow. Standing around's not his strong suit. I myself often wish we could end this interminable stasis and begin moving forward again.
How do I get access to more topics in the data store?
Well, you'd have to get a senior-level member of the chapter to unlock a topic for you. I've given you access to what I can, but that's not much. The majority of topics fall under Ramos's aegis, since they'd constitute a security risk. Good luck getting anything out of him. You might have better luck with another member of the senior staff. Try talking to them about it.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Is there anyone else to talk to down here? Just him, I think.
Hello again, my friend. Bye.
Part of the quest is pointing you to him. The Elder Dismissal Incident. 1. Let it be recorded that on this day, Lawrence suspicion is Post Elder for committing the crime of murder. Time. Right. Elder. Willfully gone against the chain that binds. Alright. Cool. And now we leave compute. Ask Paladin Ramos about the chain that binds. Probably some stupid Brotherhood Steel bullshit. Alright, Tony Romo.
Oh, hey there. Something I can help you with?
Let's see, one of the data store entries mentioned the chain that binds. What is that exactly?
That's an old principle that's been around since the Brotherhood was founded. It basically means that you have to obey a superior officer. It's pretty much common sense, but it gets invoked a lot when people get pissy about following orders. If you're curious, I'll give you access to the data store entry on it. You'd probably be the first to read it in years, if not decades.
Uh-huh.
Later.
That doesn't make any sense for why the leader would be dismissed for breaking that. Well, now I get to find my way back down here to read up on it again, because I can't use his goddamn computer. Go all the way back down to the basement. Okay. Chain that binds. Chain that binds is the cornerstone of our organization, the rock that supports the great tree of the Brotherhood and its myriad branches. It holds that orders are to flow from high down through the ranks. Order from a superior must always be obeyed, that their wisdom may be carried out without hesitation. Orders are to observe the flow and not skip ranks. A superior may only give orders to his direct subordinates, not to those beneath them. In this way, harmony of intent and fusion of thought is maintained.
The reports...
Huh.
say Mr. House's robots are now using tech we've never heard of. We need to send a team.
Not you. Getting lost again.
There have been reports that the NCR is moving more and more troops into the area.
Activate self-destruct terminal. Okay. He's down the other direction. He's down the room that I ran away from, damn it. Ah. Hello?
Hello? What is it, outsider? Have you discovered anything?
You know anything about the chain that binds?
I could hardly call myself head paladin if I didn't. It's one of the first things every initiate learns when they start training. What about it?
One of the few times an elder was dismissed was due to it.
I could be wrong, but I think that's a dead end. McNamara's always followed orders, and we've been incommunicado since fleeing Helios.
Did you know there's a second part to it?
Second part? What are you talking about?
It says the superior is not allowed to give orders to the men under his subordinate.
That is the standard procedure, yes. For example, McNamara gives orders to head scribe Taggart, who then relays further orders to the scribes. I wasn't aware that failing to do so was punishable, however. Interesting. If we can just find an instance where McNamara went around someone and gave orders to their subordinates, we'll have him.
The elder has me looking for the lost patrols and retrieving their discs.
Yes. I know the loss of the patrols has weighed heavily on his mind for some time. He took it very personally when they first went missing. That was when I first began to seriously question his ability to lead us. A commander has to be able to deal with the potential loss of his men. It's strange that he would ask you to find mission discs on them, however. The missing paladins were all on standard patrols, which don't need them. Only brothers sent on special assignments are given mission discs. If you should find any on the lost patrols, let me know.
Uh-huh. Time to go. Alrighty. So, time to go after those other two patrols. If I can find my way out of this goddamn place again. This way, I think so. Alrighty. And before we head out to do any more fun stuff, go pick up Boone. I know that in order to get around the science thing for the Lily situation, that's going to take 2 level ups worth of stuff. I'm okay with that. I'll come back to it. Alright. Where the Boone at?
Hey.
Hey, there you are.
Is it time?
Let's go.
I'm ready when you are.
What is the spotter perk again? I completely forgot what that is. Hostile targets are highlighted whenever the player is actively aimed. Ah, okay. Still has all that shit I sold it all that time ago. All right. All right, boys, let's get a move on. Repcon headquarters. Well, we're very familiar with Nellis. Head there. This is the almighty quest marker to follow here. Oh. A very bad job. Alright, well that's it for Nellis. Repcon. I can travel here. Hi, Boone.
Contact.
Ah. The Legion made the game crash. God damn it, Legion. Those are not powers you're supposed to have. Come on, load faster. Get back in the game. We have Legion to kill, apparently. Alright. Was before I fast traveled. Alright. Yep, there they are. Hey, anti-venom. Fantastic.
Eat this.
Fearing punk. Even though you've done something good for the community, people still think you're a punk. Says the NCR. Oh.
Take him out.
Bye, guy.
Look, I know the NCR has problems, but I fought with those men. I'll be damned before I betray them. This stops right now.
What? I won't do anything else to hurt the NCR?
You're right. You won't.
There were NCR in this little kerfuffle? Where? Good? Good? Legion? Some guy named Fitz? Legion? Where's an NCR? Boone. Boone. These were Legionnaires, every single one of them. I don't know what problem you have, but, you seem to be a little confused there, Boone. Slightly concerned your brain might be going. I run low on these grenade rounds. Heading for that building. The That's where I'm going. Moving there. Repcon headquarters. Hello, Mr. Robot.
How may I serve you, master?
I guess they're inside somewhere? Yep. Alright, let's have a look. Lever action shotgun. Boost impact. Right. Activate terminal. Let's do this shit. Okay, so first, striking. 3 correct. It's probably an ing word then. Rolling. 4 correct. Starting. 3 correct. So it's not the A in crawling that's correct. Alright, we gotta look around for some more allowances. I need more allowance. Yodele EU. I need more allowance. Yodele EU. Why? Because I'm trying to hack a computer. Lord, are there not any? There's not a single goddamn one. Alright. So it's probably it's an ing word, and the third letter is not... The third letter is not A, but it shares another letter with crawling. So it could be stealing. Except it can't be because it can't be... Because it can't be ST either. It could be tripping. Would it? If the second letter is R, then yes, it could be tripping. The third letter is not A. Alright. It can't be creating because the T in starting wasn't right. It should be tripping. Solving puzzles with my brain. So what did that get us? Another locked terminal. Yeah, we're gonna do the smart thing and quick save before. Shut up.
And please, for your own safety, stay outside of restricted areas.
Hey, yeah. Alright, here we go. I have a... Well, first let's try with an ING. 3 out of 9 correct. It's probably an ING word that has no common letters with spreading. Bubbling. There we go. The puzzle's not too hard. Add facial data to add user facial data to the database. Facial data added for first floor access. Hey, inter-office correspondence. Frankly, I don't even know what goes on in this place. Those of you in the main building may be curious about the men doing all the work in your offices and hallways. They are installing some enhanced security measures. These measures are in place for your safety as well as the safety and privacy of your Repcon family. Along with hardware and software security changes, each of you will also receive a personnel packet with a identification badge. It is very important that you wear your badge at all times. Again, this is for everyone's protection. Oh, and everyone, feel free to take a long weekend as soon as you have received your personnel packet. Have a great holiday, Pierce. All right. Next bit of correspondence. Hello, everyone. My name is Carl Rook, and I'm sure you can tell I'm your new vice president. Until recently, I was at Robco, working in their security division, but now that your family and my family are one big family, we thought it would be nice if they sent an older sibling over. Dragging the analogy out way too long there, dude. Now I'm going to do as much as I can not to interfere with your daily operations here. My principal concern is going to be security. I hear that you all have been adapting well to some new security procedures. Well, we've got some new kids to join your little family here. Again, you'll see some friendly androids patrolling around the main building. As long as everyone remembers to wear their badges at all times and make sure they are properly registered with security, these friendly androids will stay out of your way. So long as you all keep on as you have been, everything will be just fine. P.S. Please remember that third floor access is for executives only. If you need assistance from me or Pierce, feel free to give us a buzz on the phone and we'll send you down the daily password. Thanks. Yeah, that sounds great. What these are.
Valid facial pattern detected.
You damn right. Even. Science skill of 100 is required. Well, not getting through there like that. Now the problem is that I only have first floor clearance like that. Very easy lock terminal. Alright, let's see what we got here. Ally. Okay, nothing in common with ally. Blah. One letter is correct. So it can't be play. Rag. There we go. Add user facial data to database. Go, second floor access. So much correspondence. Do we really need all this? Hello, I wanted someone to come over as soon as possible. clear the old vice president's data off this terminal, as well as reformat with my personal information. For the last couple of weeks, I've seen a higher than usual rate of encrypted messages leaving the facility here. Messages use an unusual encryption protocol that I haven't seen before. I'm fairly certain that it isn't a DoD approved method. I fear that these messages may be a sign of someone sending insider information. Please continue your investigation into the messages and keep me apprised on any progress you make. In the meantime, please keep this information private. I will make sure the appropriate parties are informed. Made some progress decrypting the packets. From what I can tell, someone is sending progress messages to a secure offsite server somewhere where I to venture a guess. I would say the messages are going to Poseidon, but I don't have enough proof to make a serious claim. Ooh. Corporate espionage. Hey, caps. Oops, impact. Nice.
Valid facial pattern detected.
Damn right.
Of course.
Security card.
Don't let me keep you.
And clearly I must be adding Boone's face too. Oh, lock terminal. Science skill of 75. I have 5 short of the science needed for this. God damn it. Huh. My garbage lockpick skill isn't being any help here. Poor bastard died at his workstation. That's one place that I definitely do not want to die at, is at work. Not saying I would want to die anywhere, but locked door. Any game is really easy. Because Bethesda's used it for like 5 goddamn games. Need to find a computer to hack before any of those robots spot me. Like this one. I need a science skill of 100, and that robot's coming. That's literally the only way to go. Oh, he is just walking towards me. Not aggressive yet. An easy one. Alright, let's do this shit. Burning. It is not an ing, but it has one letter in common with burning. It could be this. Consist. It is not, but it has 2 letters in common with consist. So it cannot be blanket. It could be carries. Or matching with carries. So it's close to carries. Hey, got some allowance. Fantastic. So it shares 4 letters with carries. Crazies? Man, fucking tastic. This one doesn't have face recognition on it, though. Unlock safe. Robco. Now that things have been set in motion, I am going to be your liaison and point of contact with Robco. I'll be handling anything that arises during your transition to the Robco family. My first priority is tightening up your security. As you well know, Robco handles many classified projects. Because of this, retcon will need a large increase in security. I'll be sending over some engineers and security personnel to discreetly install some enhanced security procedures. Most of it will be pretty innocuous. However, all employees will be required to wear their security badges at all times. Please have your people start wearing their badges well in advance of our partnership becoming official. I think it will make the transition easier. None of the security measures will be activated until I arrive on site. Hopefully by then everyone will be comfortable with the new rules. Steve, can you send an email out to your engineers reminding them about our security policies? I'll be sending a message next week about some increased security procedures. Oh, hello, robot. Oh, there is just no way past you, is there? Oh, and there's another. Oh, snuck past him. Second floor.
Third floor access is for executives only. Please identify.
Ice cream.
Thank you, sir. Have a nice day.
Oh, well, there we go. I managed to guess the password. Thank you, Luckstat. Oh, I've not seen any... So I've been across this entire goddamn building. I have not seen hide or hair of a Brotherhood of Steel recon team. What's up with that? Oh. Are not good at your jobs. Every one of them dead. Every single recon team.
Hello. Have a wonderful day here at Retcon. Remember, security is job one.
Yes, yes.
How may I serve you, master?
Right, those are the locked doors. My way back down.
Valid facial pattern detected.
Yeah. Can't get into that door. Or that door.
How may I serve you, master?
Bathroom. Back here.
Of course, of course. Don't let me keep you.
Oh, hey. It's just like you, Eddie. Really? Really? I need a lockpick skill of 50 to get past this door. This door that I can reach around to the other side of. This door that is completely busted open so I would be able to climb through it. For fuck's sake, I almost can. Cash register? Free war money. Yeah, I think that's one thing. If I could start this over with any changes to the build, I would have put into some lock picking. I also, like I had said before, I would have prioritized repair over science at the start. But whatever. Alright, back to the Brotherhood. Of course, the Brotherhood of Steel are nowhere near as easy to win over as the Boomers were. Yeah. So this quest. Or the harden with the lost patrol. Let's do. And the game crashed. God damn it. I wasn't going to be playing this for much longer. I wanted to, like, maybe finish this quest out and call it. God damn it, game. Come on, continue. Hey, we get to do walking again. Alrighty. we go.
What is it, Outsider? Have you discovered anything?
Found the patrols for the Elder, and they had mission discs with orders from McNamara on them.
Just as I thought. McNamara gave my men new orders without telling me. The nerve of that man. This little stunt is probably what got them killed in the first place. Our normal patrol routes are known to be relatively safe. This is exactly what I've been looking for. McNamara gave my men new orders without telling me, thereby breaking the chain that binds. With this,
Bastard.
I can finally have him removed as Elder and end this ridiculous lockdown.
Alright, so what happens now?
There are a number of people I'll need to talk to. The process won't be instantaneous, but with this evidence, my path is clear. It shouldn't take more than a few days, and then we can begin moving forward again.
I am accepted with the Brotherhood of Steel. Whoa! And now Elderheart. Apparently I just sat here and blacked out for a few days.
Welcome, my friend. A new day has dawned for this chapter. And moving forward, we will no longer cower in the dark. And we have you to thank for it. You'll find that I can be generous to those who show loyalty. Here, take this key. If you ever find yourself in need of repair, head to our safe house to the northeast. Now, what can I do for you?
Do I want to join the Brotherhood? I don't know. That's definitely a question. You know what? If it'll get them to help me out, sure.
Welcome back, my friend.
Let's join.
Yes, I thought you might, given how much time you've spent here. That's not usually a request we agree to. Typically, we take in the young, so that they might be trained through adolescence. In special cases, we allow exceptional individuals to conditionally join. Luckily for you, you happen to be exceptional. The condition is that you must complete a task. This task must prove
already
beyond shadow
completed
of
a
doubt that
task.
you have what it takes to join the Brotherhood. I happen to have something perfectly suitable in mind. Though I warn you, it won't be easy. Still interested?
Sure.
Back when we were stationed at Helios, our scouts reported that a group was establishing itself in the area as a distributor of pre-war weapons. Our elder at the time, Elijah, was too concerned with getting Helios running and fending off the NCR, so he ordered us to leave them alone. It's time that we correct that oversight and show this region that the Brotherhood is still a force to be reckoned with. I want you to visit these weapons dealers, this Van Graff family. Make an example of them. Leave no one alive. When the job is done, report back, and I'll arrange for a team to clean up the site and retrieve the weapons.
Alright, cool. Tell me about the battle at Helios.
Helios was the worst goddamn action I've seen in a long, long career of fighting.
Okay.
Later.
Alrighty then. Well, we're gonna handle that next time, but before I leave, I am going to get out of here. Well, I still vaguely remember the layout to this place. Not going to leave it up to next week me to remember how this place is laid out. Alright. And with that, we shall be closing up for today. Alright. So, I'd like to thank you all for coming out and watching today. Let's see here. Next stream will be, as usual, Thursday evening, 7 o'clock Pacific time, where we will be continuing Twilight Princess. Next Fallout stream will be next week, Saturday, at noon Pacific. But anyway, thank you all for coming out to watch. Hope to see you next stream, and hope you have a good rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.